Fixed signs, let's clear the energy. Taurus, what do you need to know? 22nd of June 2020. Messages, Spirit, please, Taurus. Oh, woman scorned, bad advice received, female energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doctor, priest, lawyer. She is the divorced lady, the widowed lady, or the bitter, twisted female. She is an enemy, so be aware. Very cutting with the words. It may mean that you have to cut someone out of your life. They'll need you before you need them. New beginnings, brand new beginnings, and this lady doesn't like it, or someone is trying to stop this. You're going to have to defend yourself and take action. Don't try to control others, and don't let others control you. Let go of the outcome of a situation, but stick to your guns if you have to. This is a Spirit are giving you a gift of a passionate new beginning. You can take your cutting and plant it anywhere and make it grow. It's nothing to do with anyone else. So it's about you. If you're holding on to things of the past that no longer serve you, see that flame at the bottom, be very careful because that flame will engulf you. So try not to hold on too tightly. Try not to be stubborn in your views. Don't hold on to the old way of doing things. The outcome of a situation, just go with the flow. You may have to make financial economies, but don't worry about spending unless it's unnecessary. All minor arcanas, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Somebody's making it into a big deal, but it's not. You have a friend and confidant that you can turn to, a female. Money will come from an unexpected quarter, so don't worry about money. And there will be gossip. People will try and influence you. Try to make you think like they do what they do, but you aren't them. So don't listen to other people's opinions, views. It's negative energy. They are trying to influence you in their way, and money may be involved. They may be after your money. Yeah, and it's all coming to light. You're finally seeing the truth of a situation. People will show you their true colours now, and it's massively important. 15, number 15 is massively important. This comes into your life to herald success in all your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance, your intelligence, and you're inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you're an instrument of the divine shining through you into this world. You are on the right path, so take action. The Queen also brings you insight into how you manifest your reality in the most miraculous way. She promises you'll be shown the next right action and celebrates you as you stand brilliant, joyful, and enlightened in the present time. You have worked hard for this, and you've come a long way. You can be proud to stand tall in your convictions that in your heart of hearts, You know the truth of the situation, so don't let anybody emotionally blackmail you. Rewards for your perseverance and willingness to learn are on their way. So be grateful and accept things as they are. That's the key today. So live your life. You don't want to live their life. Don't let them live yours. Leo, 22nd of June 2020. Message of Spirit, please. Leo. You were mentioned in the Capricorn read, so if you want to watch that, you can. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart somewhere. Somebody's spying on you, gossip, lies, untruths, communications. Could be a sharp-tongued child or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's a very recent energy or something in its early stages, but it is not good. Lack of clarity in a situation. Feeling ungrateful or looking back on the past and feeling like it wasn't worth all the effort. Somebody's been lying, deceiving and thieving, and you are about to find that out. Something has come to an end financially or career-wise. 10 years of toil. You have more than enough as far as Spirit's concerned, but because of that, somebody is trying to take it from you. Trying to take your security away from you. But something's coming to an end. Yeah, it's again lies, deceit and theft. So you're surrounded by somebody who's lying. There is a successful businessman and a married female that will become a single parent. This gentleman is between worlds. He is very successful and he's looking towards the future to see what he's going to do next. He's just waiting for his ships to come in. 7 years, 7 weeks is mentioned. So I would suggest for most of you it's a male that's being deceitful, but you could have been the one that's spying, lying, deceiving and thieving from a gentleman. Yeah, everything has its season. We had this the other day quite a bit. So, sisters of the season, life goes in cycles. There is always endings and new beginnings happening in your life. And you have to go with the season. Sometimes you'll be up, sometimes you'll be down. This is your challenge to realise that nothing lasts forever. You are trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to the spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly and looking for shortcuts and artificially trying to prolong a hoped-for result will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All 4 sisters of nature are cherished daughters and all are as important. Be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take its course. Her daughters will be very happy, and so will you if you let them express themselves in order. So you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme or skipping steps in a relationship to try and manipulate people into your way of being. That's not going to work. If you do that, you will get caught out. Simple. So be very careful of your actions now. They are all minor arcanas, so it is within you that something has to change. It's nothing to do with anyone else. Scorpio, what do you need to know? 22nd of June 2020. Scorpio, problems with a vehicle. It's Cancer energy. We've got a lot going on in Cancer. We had the eclipse and everything, didn't we? So it's returning to the scene of a crime, or ambulances, fire engines, problems with the vehicle, parking tickets, speeding fines. Be very careful while travelling. Cancer energy rules the breasts, home and ancestors, so there may be issues there. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Yeah, you're on the wrong path and you know it. So there's your energy, Scorpio. You're in denial about it. You're walking away from something, putting off the inevitable ending, but it's a transformational ending. So you're stuck in your cocoon going to mush, really. You've done the caterpillar bit, but you're waiting to come out the other side as a butterfly. And you will, because there are celebrations and reunions coming your way that bring happiness. But first, you have to see this transformation through. Those born on the 13th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So 8 months is mentioned, 3 months is mentioned, but there are celebrations and happiness coming up, 3 months. But first, you have to leave the misery of the past behind. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February may be involved, but somebody is trying very hard to keep two opposing factions on the same path. It's not going to work. You have to get back control of your life and the situation. Someone is massively depressed, either through jealousy or other problems, and they are on the edge. Someone feels a prisoner in the mind, or actually physically prisoner, but there is a new beginning coming, a rebirth. So hang in there. Where there's a death, there's a birth always. So what they take from you, they will replace with something better. So don't fight these changes. I know you want to, but you are a fixed sign and you don't like change. Something new is arriving in your life that will make this all feel better. Yeah, your shadow side. Those born on the 16th may be important. The Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws, but with compassion. For now is the time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You are now seeing the tangible results of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to difficulties in your life. So childhood issues, if you like, or anything that you've suffered for in life. They've been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurities masked as elitism or arrogance, thinking you're better than others, believing that you know best, to comparing yourself with others, or being fearful and self-sabotaging yourself, so thinking you can't do something. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than just saying what you feel is the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any forms isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that can also apply is the possibility that you've been affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory. Observe what part you play in the dramas, potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humility, forgiveness and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. There is a great value and strength in facing your own shadow in the realm of the Shadow Queen. So forgive yourself and others. Realise that sometimes you're triggered by things that you shouldn't be, and move forward into the new beginning. Aquarius. June 22nd, 2020. Messages, Spirit, please. Aquarius. Nightmare situation and or sleepless nights, 9 weeks. You've got that ticker tape machine going round in your head over and over and over and over. Can't sleep, waking up at all hours. You may not even know what it is. I don't know till we pull the cards, but you are not sleeping, and it's a nightmare situation. Something is weighing heavy on your mind. Yeah, work, career, finances. You may be burning the candle at both ends. There may be communications via the internet. You're carrying a heavy burden, but you're almost there. You're almost home, and you can let that burden go, because whatever your question was, the answer is yes. Spirit are telling you 9 months happiness, and we keep getting this birth for you, so it could be a birth of a child. 9 months. Happiness and fulfillment of your desires. You're almost there. Don't give up. I know it's heavy burden, but don't give up. You may feel like you're working for nothing. Yeah, but money will be there. Money will come from an unexpected quarter, so don't worry. There could be fighting, and there could be a military person involved and a female enemy, but there could be fighting. Some female may be working against you at this time, but don't worry about it, because if you have suspicions about someone, however, you are right. You're not paranoid, you're right. But it is minor issue because there's no major arcanas, so you may be making mountains out of molehills. But you are right. It's about a marriage, a partnership, a love union. 27. Whatever your suspicions are, you are right. But there could be a child being born somewhere. Yes, the answer is yes. The Sacred Union is all about beautiful true partnership, and it shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create the greatest desired and manifest your destiny. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the Divine is yours whenever you need help. The Sacred Union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendships, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnerships and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by this Sacred Union. This is very positive omen. So something brilliant is happening, and the number 27 is massively important. But there is enemies, and you're not wrong about that. Thanks for listening.